Alright, students, this is study 5, requirement analysis. We've talked about the SDLC, that is the software development lifecycle, and we specifically state the 5 spaces that are involved, and one of them is analysis. After planning, the next one is analysis. And the analysis phase of system development life cycle is very important, and that's our focus in this study session 5. Now, the analysis phase refers to this point in which you break a whole plan. It now begins into different parts with the intent of understanding the parts, nature, the function, the interrelationship that exists between them. Now, all these things I'm saying is also important in developing an application. So you should know that if you want to be a programmer, you will need to understand this concept of system development life cycle. So the analysis phase involves, the process of analysis involves 3 steps. You need to understand the existing system as it is at the moment, and then identify improvement that is essential, and then you define the requirement for the improvement you want to do, that you are planning to make the system to become. So a system analyst is the one that does the analysis. You must be able to perform the work and the role of a system analyst. You need to be of a strong critical thinking capacity, ability to recognize the strengths and weaknesses that exist in a system. Such skills are needed in order for you to be able to understand issues and develop new and improved business processes that are supported by information system technology. So this is why it is important. Now, the requirement might include the system needs to be updated twice per day, or produce an out-of-stock notification, or include a recommender supplier, or whatever you felt as an analyst needs to be included in this system. So there are a number of techniques and tools that are essential for that. The final deliverable of the analysis phase is the system proposal, which compiles all those things you have discovered and you felt needs to be done and how they should be done. So that is why it's important to understand the system development life cycle phase, especially the requirement analysis. Now, requirement determination is performed to transform the system request high-level statement of business requirement to a more detailed, precise list of what the new system must do to provide the needed value of the business. So you need to understand what the requirement is and the process of creating a requirement definition statement. Now, what is a requirement? A requirement is simply a statement of what the system must do, or what characteristics it needs to have during a system development project. Requirement will be created in a system development project so that you can know what needs to be done. In business, we call it business requirement. In users' case, we need the user requirements, and on and on and on. So during the analysis phase, requirements are written from the perspective of the business, and the functional requirements will determine the client availability, and so on and so forth. So this is simply a part in which, as an analyst, you need to understand what are the requirements, the description of such requirements, and examples of such requirements. So I would encourage you to go through this specific aspect of this course, and if there is any question, you can drop it in the discussion forum, as I would expect you to do. I believe you have been able to go through the material, and these are techniques to gather requirements. You can do interviews, questionnaire, and so many other methods of gathering information, what is expected to be done in upgrading or updating your system. Okay, these are questioning strategy, bottom up, top down strategy of preparing interview and getting information from users or developers that will make the system to be well improved. These are examples of interview notes. I'll go through them. Then we have the joint application development. It is JAD. It's an information gathering technique also. You can read more about JAD in your material. Okay, as I want to round up this specific aspect, questionnaires, I mentioned it, so these are things that can read on your own, and if there's anything that is not clear, please feel free to ask in the discussion forum. I want to be certain that there are no other things I need to mention in this video. Okay, requirement analysis strategies. We have the problem analysis, root cause analysis, and so on. So just read through. I believe this is clear enough for anyone to understand. Okay, so this is for study session 5. Wish you the best. Thank you.